eat and where and whom he would see. I would choose where he would sleep and what he would hear. With each baby, it was at once exciting and overwhelming. The days rolled forward and the decisions collected like a snowball rolling downhill. Early on, I didn't take many opportunities to stop and see what shape the snowball was taking, or to pick out the twigs, or just to stop rolling once in a while. The question that pummeled me day after day after day was this: was I doing it right? Millions of women were doing the same thing, but how did they do it? Did they dress the baby before breakfast? Give a bath in the morning or night? Had they started baby sign language at this age? Did they sleep when the baby did, as the books insisted? Maybe they were already out losing baby bulge by pushing the jogger stroller. Maybe they had nannies and were still in the sack at 9 a.m. Are you wondering if you're missing something that will make your life easier, more enjoyable, and less exhausting? My experience to date says you will always wonder. You should indeed take stock of your routine and strive to do things well, but new moms tend to get whiplash trying to keep up with the volley of advice on raising baby coming their way. Slow down. Sit down. For a moment, let go of the how-to books, the clock, the thoughts about what other moms are doing. Look squarely at the unique little life that is blessing you. Love that baby. Your days and all those decisions will fall into place just fine. You have time to work on the details, but that moment you just gazed at your baby, that particular moment is gone forever. You've just been told what millions of moms find out the hard way. So, how do you actually let go or even just loosen up on expectations? First, give yourself time. There's a lot of change happening at once, and it is indeed overwhelming. It's taken a long time to become the person you are, and you will not likely break old habits overnight. For example, if you are a fastidious housekeeper, some may even call you a neat freak, the idea of going to bed with a sink full of dishes might be inconceivable. Eventually, you will have to decide if 20 more minutes of sleep now is more important to you than a clean kitchen. Writing thank you notes was a tough one for me. I would keep going until my handwriting deteriorated, and I actually remember once falling asleep while writing a note to a friend who'd sent a baby gift. But it's how I was raised. You write them and you do it quickly. But writing a thank you note to me is the last thing I want a new mom to be doing in her free time. Unless it truly makes her feel good. For the record, by my third son's premature birth, I was still writing thank yous, but it took me months, and I never put them before visiting him in the hospital or getting sleep. In addition to being easier on yourself, ask if there is an old way of doing things that isn't jiving with your new way of life with a newborn. Making dinner comes to mind. Countless times I'd start a meal only to have the baby need to eat or have that late afternoon period of fussiness. I would feel like a failure for not being able to make a simple meal. I'm not suggesting you let go of the expectation that you'll eat dinner. You need to eat, and eat healthy. Just adjust your way of thinking. Cereal or PB&J for dinner is okay sometimes. So is making something earlier in the day or in the week and having it ready to pop in the oven. The crock-pot quickly became my greatest dinner ally. Getting out of the house will also never be the same. It takes longer, and you will likely be late getting places sometimes. You can beat yourself up or accept the change and look for new strategies for timing your departure better. Talking to other moms helps. Hearing that you share the same struggles may help you adjust your way of thinking. For me, putting things on paper helps me actually see what it is I'm trying to do. Write down exactly what has to get done, and then write down what else you'd do if you could. Learn to keep your list manageable and realistic. I realized at one point my lists were paralyzing me because they had no priorities. Painting a room and getting milk at the store were on the same notepad. My friend Michelle told me that one time she had her infant daughter in a car seat ready to head out when she picked up her list and took stock. I sat right back down and unbuckled the baby. Nothing really had to be done at that moment, she said. I realized I was keeping myself